My plan was to cross India twice. My goal was Pondicherry, which I thought was an interesting place on the other side of India. In 2006, I went alone to Goa. I had been in India 3 times before, on shorter trips lasting a few weeks, but this time I decided to stay for 6 months. Every morning I woke up to see this beautiful paddy field close to the beach in Belgaum, South Goa. I rented a small room in this house on the 2nd floor. This is my kitchen, and this is my bed and my computer. There's a lot of people riding Honda Activa Scooters in Goa. People told me it's a durable scooter. I could keep my tiny luggage under the saddle, because it's plenty of space there. It's 10 liters. This is very convenient, and in this way I had nothing to carry except for my camera. On a scooter, but not on a motorcycle, I can also change my tire myself in 5 minutes, in case I have a puncture in the middle of nowhere. So I put a spare wheel on it and I drove total 4,000 miles and I never had a puncture or any problem whatever.
Nu ska jag åka här från Belgaum där jag är nu. Ska jag vidare till Panji som är huvudstaden. Det tar ungefär en timme dit.
Goa Beach is only a few minutes drive north from my place. There is a lot of Indian tourists on this beach, and at the time I was there, the place was really crowded. If you don't know it, Goa is a tiny state on the west coast of India. It's so small, you can drive through Goa on a scooter from south to north in a few hours.
Här är skönt, kanonskönt. Det är den 11:e idag tror jag, 11 november.
Goa has a very long history, but it was captured by the Portuguese in 1510 because of their demand of spices, cottons and indigo. In 1961, after 450 years of Portuguese rule, it was finally taken back by India and incorporated as one of their states.
Pineapple, very sweet pineapple. You like pineapple? No, thank you.
We're all right, just eat it.
Very good sweet pineapple. No, thanks.
Det här är ett engelskt par som jag träffat här på stranden precis. Och blir attackerade hela tiden av de här försäljarna.
Okay, no, thank you.
Madam, just 50.
No, I don't want anything, thank you. No, you madam?
Can I show the nice ankle bracelets?
No,
Some
thank
anklet. I give you very cheap.
I'm Matt.
Matt?
I'm Melanie.
Matt and Melanie. That
it.
sounds good. I'm Andy, by the way.
Oh,
Please meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Okay. And so where are you going? Now we're here on the beach in India, so you're going somewhere else?
Yeah, we've got a month here in India, and then flying to Bangkok.
So head out to Bangkok on the 4th of December. So from here we're just going to head down south to Kerala.
Kerala. How long do you stay in Kerala?
We don't know, no plans yet. So
Now we're going to make our way up to Tokyo.
Tokyo?
Yeah, and then come back then through China and again through Thailand.
And then we're going to do a lot of overland travelling all through China, and then we're from next one from Bali to Australia, and then we fly out of Australia to New Zealand, and then New Zealand, Fiji, Hawaii,
Wow.
and then over to America, and then we've got a flight back home from Mexico back to London.
Oh, wow.
That's the plan.
You live in London?
No, in Birmingham.
Okay.
And that's in the centre.
After saying goodbye to the Birmingham couple, I'm heading for Panji. This is Panji. It is surrounded by hills. On these hills there are luxury villas, fresh air and a nice view of the city beneath. I always drive up these hills every time I visit Panjim. After driving on the hills in Panjim, I continue 30 minutes north to the hippie market in Anjuna Beach. I like to sit in the bar at the sea, feeling the cool breeze. The hippie market is a huge place where you can buy almost anything.
Och nu är jag i Anjuna. Det var förra året.
After Anjuna Beach, I travel almost as far as possible in Goa, heading for Arambol Beach. Here are mostly younger people, but it's one of my favorites.
Ja, här uppe bor jag nu. Fantastiskt.
Well, I think it's time to have some of the great Indian food. It's really wonderful sitting in the sunset while having dinner at the beach. I woke up early next morning. I'm admiring the nice view on my way to my last goal, which is Fort Tiracol, situated near Goa's north border. To get to Fort Tiracol, you have to take this ferry. I went up to the captain and he told me I could steer the ferry for a while. I'm sorry I didn't get any pictures of that. Fort Tiracol belonged to the Bonsile dynasty. It had a strategic location over the river, and it was important because of its access and the right to collect taxes from the incoming ships. The fort was invaded by the Portuguese, who rebuilt it in 1764 for the defense of Goa. Later in 1961, the fort was used as a ground for freedom fighters during the Indian liberation of Goa.
Nu sitter jag här i Lyxen på det här tjusiga fortet.